I'm ready for another show today. Let's get into it. But before I start, I'm going to learn how to talk. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and cue Indigo Saint here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black View Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black you invested. With your money you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on a black you invested. Best believe I was black you invested. That course in this race we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. Just thank God for that black you invested. Best believe I was black you invested.
So today, guys, we are going to be talking about this coin may be highly, highly slept on. And then once we talk about that coin, that will remind us about a sector, well, actually a couple sectors that we also may be sleeping on right now. Yeah. So let's share the screen here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, awesome. Now let's get some things out of the way here. Go ahead, come over and join the Telegram. It's completely free. Why take on the crypto world by yourself when you can do it with a whole bunch of friends? People share information over here. People ask questions over here. Very welcoming. Everybody's welcoming over here. We share what coins we're looking at. Very, very, very nice community over here. Come on over here and take a look. And there's also a crypto and conspiracy community because I like to get kind of in the conspiracy realm, if you will. Some people don't like that word. I don't mind that word. We have one of those communities too. Yeah, so come on over and join the communities, completely free. And if you want to step up from there, we have a Patreon. The Patreon is less than a cup of coffee for a weekly watch list. Come on over, guys, if that's something you would like. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Who we got in the chat? What's up, RA? Been a while. Appreciate you coming through. Let's get into it here. So, what coin has been slept on? I was actually really surprised when I saw all the things that this coin had going on here. So, let's talk about it. World Mobile Token. Okay. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of conspiracy with this World Mobile Token, because you'll hear when it comes up. But here, World Mobile Token. I think this coin has been slept on. Let's take a look at where it is right now. Okay. So about 11 cents, 10.97 around that area. Since 6 o'clock, it's taken a little uptick. But let's look at it here. Okay, so it came in at the tail end of last bull run, was about as high as 95 cents. And sitting down here at 11, we got almost what'd you say, like a 9x possible here, 8x possible here. Now, one of the things we should note, by the way, right, is the market cap here is almost 50 million, or I should say almost 47 million. But if it's fully realized, it would be 219 million. So that's a little over 4 times. So they could dump on us if they wanted to, but if they really wanted to, they would have done it a long time before now. Sitting here at 11 cents, like if they wanted to dump, it would be way lower than what it is right now. However, I was checking out some things with World Mobile Token on their Twitter, and I was so shocked with all the things that they had going on. Okay. one of which was getting together with Conflux, which is huge news. Um, in fact, let's take a couple of steps back here. Um, World Mobile Token, if you don't know who they are, they're a coin on Cardano, and let's just read their little blurb here. Imagine life without the internet. It just wouldn't be the same. No access to information, education, business, banking, world news, or communication with friends and family. 3.7 billion people remain unconnected. That's half the planet. The United Nations has declared online freedom. And I am not speaking clearly today. I don't know what it is, y'all. I'm sorry. Has declared online freedom a human right. And yet, 1 in 2 people can't talk to each other. Through the blockchain and sharing economy, World Mobile will provide internet access, data protection, and economic freedom. We're introducing a revolutionary business model that substantially reduces capital X by using renewable solar power energy and unlicensed spectrum. By sharing this maintenance and operational costs with our users, we share ownership and allow for long-term sustainability of our network. The integration of blockchain creates a decentralized network run by the people and guarantees privacy for our users. Okay, we're going to get into it some more here. So basically, it's trying to bring the internet or phones and mobile to people in Africa. Um, Africa is where they're kind of based out of. But as you saw from their blurb, they said, 3.7 billion people remain unconnected, which is half the quote unquote planet, right? So that's who World Mobile Token is. Now you put that together with Conflux and who Conflux is, that's just huge news. So let's get to World Mobile Token here. So let's scroll down to where they're partnered with. There's another partnership. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay. I think I scrolled too far. There we go. Here it is. So they're partnered with Conflux now, which is just huge news. If you look up Conflux China Telecom. So Conflux is creating SIM cards for China's second biggest telecom company. Okay. Um, you can see it here. Conflux Network and China Telecom on Tuesday unveiled their first blockchain based SIM card, which will be piloted in Hong Kong. And here we are in Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong just did that deal in June to allow people in China or people in Hong Kong to be able to buy crypto. Okay. So this is huge. It's huge news that World Mobile Token is partnering with these guys because that basically says now, okay, a big Chinese telecom is now partnering with essentially an African telecom company. So huge news. And let's see if we can look up World Mobile and Conflux partner. So that news in itself is very huge. Okay, and I know I've told you guys on here before, right? What I thought about these phones and crypto, right? Like for me, it says this is the real way to bring the metaverse into people. by having it on their phones. So having metaverse on your phone is how you bring it to the masses, right? Which is why we're going to see Solana phones, Polygon phones, and Ethereum phones, right? But then I got to thinking even deeper, right? We've all heard of the quote unquote Obama phone, right? Like free phones basically for anyone that's like low income or whatever, right? So um if you really think about it in a non-flowery way, right? Like it seems to be very important to the powers that be that people have phones. Okay, it just seems to be important, and you really think about it. You think, okay, maybe this is kind of tinfoil hatty. Like, what? Like, what's the point? Like, but it seems very much important that everyone has a phone for whatever reason to the powers that be. Because I don't really believe in this DNR stuff or this G7 versus BRIC stuff. Like they're all really in it together. They're controlling both sides, but they just make us believe they're different sides. So, case in point, Africa and China, and then everything is going to be like. But anyway, um, it seems to be very important to the powers that be that everyone has the phone. And that would really make sense. That supports my point even more about the metaverse, because now once everyone has a phone, they can now access the metaverse. It's just That's just what it is, guys. It's what it is. Um, here we say partnership. As part of the partnership, World Mobile Token will bridge Cardano blockchain into Conflux blockchain system. That's huge, guys. This step marks the first time World Mobile Token will be bridged outside of the Cardano ecosystem. Okay. So huge, huge news for a company that says it wants to connect all these different people. They're making a huge connection by connecting with a Chinese telecom company, with China being like almost neck and neck with India for the world's biggest population. You see where we're going here with this? Um, let's see who we got in the chat before we go on anymore. What's going on? Nerd Up Inc. Marv. What's going on? E. Shout out to E. He does a great job in our Telegram. He's our moderator. Shout out to E. Make sure y'all thank E. Um, what's going on? Casper Holstein, long time Patreon. I'm back. No, Roy, not that coin. Better profits out there. I know. Like I was looking at it today. There was like literally almost zero liquidity. Okay. Like I was buying it on something like, I think it was Bitmart or something like that. And like literally, like I was probably the only person buying it. However, I can't ignore the importance of what the powers that be have in putting phones in our hands. I can't ignore that fact. So much so, like the Obama phone kind of, that kind of cements it, right? So much so that they're willing to like spend our tax money to give people phones, right? Um, and they're so adamant and interested in connecting the world. No access, like they make it flowery, like the government always does, right? Like it's for your benefit, it's for your protection. Get out of here with that. All right, get out of here with that. We know better. Um, so with that importance on phones, it really makes me think World Mobile Token has some things going for it, especially since like I really don't think this is one of those smart trying to be the smartest person in the room things. Um, especially since nobody's just really talking about it, but they're out here making moves. The next thing here that I noticed was My mouse is kind of betraying me here. The partnership with Singularity.net. Now, this is another player on the Cardano ecosystem, right? Um, and they're going to tell us a little bit about the partnership details. Let's hear about that. Partnering with Singularity.net allows us to leverage their AI technology within our blockchain-based mobile network. This enables us to expand the network outreach, enhance our customer capabilities, and unveil a suite of AI products. I mean, that's good. There's connecting them with AI. And this is probably also really enhanced their data collection, to be honest with you. This would really enhance their data collection because the AI will now be able to collect the data and make it easier for it to parse. So, again, kind of on a conspiracy tip, but for real. For real. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And then I also noticed here. Oh, sorry, guys. It's so hard for me to mouse sometimes. That they've bridged to BNB and Ethereum. So they're out here making some moves, bro. Bridge to, of course, they're on Cardano, BNB and Ethereum, and that of course is Conflux's logo. So this now connects them to all those different networks. Okay, makes them able to be connected to Ethereum phones, right? And also possibly Polygon phones, since Polygon is underpinned by Ethereum, right? Um, Binance, right? It's just there's something here. There's something here. There's not a lot of liquidity in World Mobile Token right now, but might be a little sleeper, guys. Might be a sleeper, guys. Yeah, let me see what you guys think before I talk about the sleeper sector now. I'm very apprehensive about investing in new projects. I did that last bear and bull markets and I lost money. I learned to put my money on short things. I feel you. I feel you. Believe me, I feel you. Definitely tip foil hat talk. What's up, Mainly Music? What's up, Shift Focus? It's because they want people to file taxes at any cost. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point. It's a very good point. Smartphone is the linchpin to everything now. I believe so too, bro. It's like you can be easily tracked. Yeah, the smartphone just seems to be the linchpin to everything. Like, don't you just feel naked now without your phone? Like, really? Like, don't you like you almost at this point you rather have your phone than your wallet, really, because you can just pay through your phone. So it's like all your data's on there. You can pay through it. Really, it's the conduit to everything at this point. So they let's do it online. Cheaper to give a phone than a PC. Most people want to actually fill out the paperwork of the paper form. Yep. Peace. What ISO 20022 you're talking about today? So you know what? You know what, Courtney Johnson? I get what you're saying, and you know what? Yes, I talk about those a lot. I was gonna make a joke, but it can't come to my head. Yes, to be honest with you, I just did talk about a couple ISOs, right? Cardano's one. What's up, Cryptonomics? What's up, bro? Um, as it relates to your phone and world mobile token theory, what aspect of this analogy would be the picks and shovels to also buy? Well, of course, there's also just you could just buy the Cardano, right? Cardano is heavily, not heavily, but I guess you can see that they're involved with the World Economic Forum because LCX, all they did was like Cardano projects on their launchpad the first couple months. Um, Charles talks like he's not involved with those guys, but clearly he's involved with them somehow. Um, I mean, like we already know, Cardano is listed on LCX, but somehow they're not listed on Gemini. So Charles must have some type of relationship with those guys. Um, but yeah, so World Mobile Token. I don't know. I don't know. There might be something there. That's all I'm saying. We just made the connections here for anybody who came in late. Because I know they sometimes don't send out those notifications until later. Or if I play a video with somebody like Michael Saylor or something like that, then all of a sudden they'll send out notifications. And whoop, Q Indigo saying here. Let me kill that. So yeah. World Mobile Token partnered with Singularity.net, also partnered now with Conflux, and bridges now to to Binance, Conflux, and Ethereum. So something to look out for with World Mobile Token, especially considering that Conflux has a deal with the second biggest Chinese telecom company, China Telecom. So now World Mobile could be connected to all those Chinese um, callers that are going to use those SIM cards. So just something to look out for right there. Now, in addition, that reminded me of like data infrastructure plays slash metaverse plays slash phone plays, um, which of course we know Ethereum because the Ethereum is going to have Ethereum phone. Polygon's going to have a Polygon phone, and Solana's going to have a Solana phone. But if we go into data plays itself, one of which that comes to mind is the graph. So the graph, I hope it's still under 10 cents. So yeah, still under 10 cents. It's been a while since it's been under 10 cents, right? If you guys don't know what the graph is, they have these sub nodes, which they can use kind of like data like APIs, right? Which they can underpin to a blockchain to make them easily sortable, make it way easier to grab data from that blockchain. They're partnered with a lot of Solana stuff, the graph. They're also partnered, I believe, with Decentraland, so making it easier to grab data from them. I think they're partnered also with Uniswap. Um, so yeah, the graph is one of those kind of slept on coins out here too, and this whole area is slept on. Um, you can see here it's mostly fully diluted. Sitting here at 9 cents, was as high as $2.28. So that's a good 20x there. If we could get back to $2. Let's bring up their website pretty quickly. You can see here they're in a couple of different portfolios: DCG, Fabric Ventures, Ledger Prime, Powerfly, Spartan Group, Multicoin Capital Portfolio, Framework Ventures Portfolio, Coin Fund Portfolio. Um, Again, they categorize them as AI and big data. I would as well. That might be a good little tag to look at right quick. But let's see if we can go to their website. Sorry, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay, while that's coming up. So this is what they say is AI and big data. Whoever made this tag. I'm surprised. Okay. Well, besides the graph, another thing that's like kind of mainstream right now that's kind of on a discount as well would be Chainlink. We already know it's like the oracle to the most stuff out here. And at $6, not so bad. That's at least like a 7x from the $50 high it was on, right? And when we think about kind of just infrastructure and backbone, Chainlink and the Graph will probably be the ones kind of delivering data to a lot of things. You could also look at more oracles like API 3 or what's the other one? Parsig. But yeah, let me see what you guys think out there. Easiest way to buy WMT. Let's see here. I think what I used was Bitmart. That was the quickest. That was the easiest one for me. Let's see here. I think they're also on MEXC. I'm not sure if you can still use that one. Bitmart, I know you can still use. I'm not so sure about MEXC. Come on. There we go. I don't know if they're on Upwork either. That'd be something to check. So I didn't check that today. I should have checked that. So KuCoin, Huobi, MEXC, and of course you can buy them on like the Cardano, like Dex's, Bitmart. Yeah, and the Cardano Dex's. I don't know if it's on. I don't know if it's on Upwork. Let me check right quick. Okay. Are you on Upwork? Nope, it's not on Upwork. Okay. What's up, Natish? So yeah, man, that's what I was thinking today. Seems like you guys are not a fan of the Upwork or of the World Mobile Token, but it seems like they're making a little connections. It's not like I'm saying like buy this over Hedera or anything like that, but just something that might be a little slept on out here. I'll have to check that out. Let's see here. Cube. Let's see what kind of buzz is going on the Twitter about it. And let's go ahead and kill our Telegram here. Okay, looks like, is this the one? Is that it? Oh yeah, Natish. I still like Vera. I still like Vera a lot. Um, yeah, like you can stake with Vera, and they seem to still be making like nice moves themselves. I like Vera. So mainly, was this is this the same cube here? Looks like this one might already be out. So maybe this is not the same cube. Not the same. That's what I thought. Okay. Um, okay, let me see here. See if I get any hits if I do that. Is this the guy? AI sounds like it, maybe. Now, is this the guy? This sounds right. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, let me let it come up here. Sorry, it's taking a little while to load. Bridging the gap between AI crypto with incubata. Incubata. Nice. It sounds like um, Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. Incubata. Um, the first crypto crowdfunding platform for investing in AI startups. Interesting. Interesting. Um, I have 2 mil raised on P sale. Let's see. Okay. Not too many that I know following it. But let's see. Oh, Lex Friedman is following. Oh, they're following. Okay. Following followers. That's what we want to look at. Let's see if we can find someone here where we would be motivated in saying, okay, Okay, let's go back. Let's go to their link tree and let's go see if we can see a list of partners and stuff and their website. Telegram, Discord, Twitter, Medium. YouTube. Okay, let's check out the Medium. And if anybody else has any questions while I'm looking here, please put them in the chat. Revolutionizing AI startup investment with Cube tokens. Okay. I want to look one more time at the Twitter. Let's see if we can. This would be nice to know, like, if who's spreading the word about this. Wrong cube. Crypto online news. Okay, I'll have to take a look at this one. Let me just do this last search here. I want to see. Come on now. Well, while that's loading, guys, I haven't heard any news from the BRICS Summit yet. They do have one more day. There hasn't been any groundbreaking news. I've caught a couple news things about what happened so far. Doesn't seem like there's been any groundbreaking news about BRICS yet. We did have Bitcoin go back over 26K. That's good, but okay, I'll have to do some more research on this guy. But mainly, why do you like it? Please let me know. Because I know you have like a lot of good insight on things. Um, I wanted to let's go back here to Bitcoin while we got some. I think we have another question after Mainly's question, but yeah, we had Bitcoin go back up to 26.5, I believe it was. So one of the things I want to note here is Bitcoin has not produced a lower low yet. So until we have it produce a lower low, it still could go bullish. We can't really say at this point that it's going to go beyond the lower low because it hasn't yet. And I want to show you guys what I mean by that and show you guys 2 points that we really should watch out for. What's really going to be helpful here is our GAN fan. As soon as this starts up, we want, okay, there we go. Bitcoin. It's on the week chart. Do we want week? Yeah, I think week is okay. So let's. So actually, yeah, no, we do not want week. We want a day chart. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are. So this would be, come on, get rid of alerts. So it would need to pass this point right here, which is like 24/7 before we'd actually say, okay, we're in deep stuff. It's going to drop past, like, it's going to really drop. So until it can pass this lowest low, technically it's still bullish. It only got down to about 25.2. So technically, we still have the possibility of maybe getting to 37. Okay. Still have that possibility. But until it gets past that 24/7 part, we can't say anything. And then here we have this GAN fan kind of along this axis here, this resistance. I love the GAN fan because it moves along with time. So unless it can, like, will it come up to this and just kind of continue to track downwards? That's another spot to watch. So we can't really say that it'll get to 37 until it could break this like 28.2 area. Okay. So if it goes up, really can't say anything until it breaks that 28.2 area. And if it goes down, really can't say anything until it breaks this 24/7 area. Hope that makes sense. Just using the resistance here and the last low here. Okay, so let's get to questions here. What's up, John Thompson? You ever notice the trade volume from Tron? What's your opinion on Tron? My opinion is pretty good on Tron. I think Justin Sun's got tons and tons of connections. If you come over here and look at DeFi Llama, Tron's still like, I think they're ranked like second or third, maybe, in total value locked. I know they're definitely top 10 at least. Um, as far as chains go, let's come over here and look. Because now that a lot of the layer twos have come into place, like there might be some shuffling of what's in the tops. So it's been a while since I looked over here. Okay. So yeah, Tron's number 2. Okay. Followed by Binance. Wow, they got a lot more than Binance now. This used to be flipped. So Tron total value locked 5.31. Okay. Billion. Um, they have that digital yuan. We talked about that before on here. They have a digital yuan. So bricks wise, it seems like Tron is putting itself in position to be pretty useful to bricks and the digital yuan and anything connected to the digital yuan. So yeah, I feel really good about Tron for the future because I really think the BRICS nation and the digital yuan will be very, very good in the future. Um, let's just go ahead here since we're over here, look and see what's the biggest month change. Okay, biggest month change was Mantle, which I someone mentioned, I believe, a couple days ago. ETH layer 2. I think they mentioned this in the Telegram. That's why, guys, shout out to the Telegram. They always bring great information, completely free. So Mantle, 37 million coming in there last month. Pretty huge. The next biggest, really, Linea, whoever they are. Bifrost, Star, which is on um, um, what was Polkadot, just had a lot going to it. Wow. Um, let's see how had a lot go into it, but still pales in comparison to where it was in the last bull run, but that's still saying a lot. Okay, a star might be something to watch out for. But yeah, Tron, I'm pretty okay with Tron. Uh, let's go back to chains right quick and let's see what's been happening for the last week for these chains. I bet you okay, base will be on here. Yep, base. Sui say okay. Then total TVL. So base is in the top 12 already. That's pretty interesting. So excellent work by base there. Now let's go back to questions. Speaking of AI startups, are you familiar with any of the launchpads Solidus AI Tech is using? Project launching August 28th. I am not familiar with that, but that's another one I'll have to check out. Let me grab my pen here and write those down. We got incubator, and Solidus AI Tech. Always good to look at what's going on new. But I'm kind of with you, E. I am building my bags and some things that I really um, like the H bars of the world, right? I just heard about it. I know, like you did an AI stream before, seems like it has some traction. Seems to have some qualities you like. Staking governance. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to do some deeper dives into Incubator. Can DeFi Kingdoms worth the price? Does DeFi Kingdom worth the price? DeFi Kingdom. So, only problem I have with the DeFi Kingdoms type of stuff now is like when I really think about it, they're games. So at the end of the day, how does a game stack up to something like HBAR, which is going to be like the backbone of like commerce, you know what I mean, or the digital financial revolution, right? Or something like um, render, which they need render for doing like AI artwork and just faster GPU speeds can be used in so many use cases. Um, so so that's my only hesitation with things like DeFi Kingdoms. Like you gotta have people playing it, and at the end of the day, it's still just a game. Um, but looking at it, I'm sure it might be at a good bargain right now. What do they have? Jewel. But at the end of the day, it's still just a game. Um, that's the really 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 hard part. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't want to be anybody's financial advisor. Um, but it's really hard to justify, that at the end of the day, it's just a game. So that's the really hard part. I know where you're kind of coming from with this. Like you could look at this and say like, okay, this could be a huge ROI if it ever gets back to $20, but that's pretty hard to think about. Like, do we really think it can get back there? I don't know. Even if there are tons of people playing it again, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Um, I'd rather just put 11 cents elsewhere, or between something else. That's where I'm at with that. Let's go to the next question. Linea is financed by MetaMask. All right, Courtney Johnson, love it. Uh, let's look at Linea right quick. All these ETH layer twos popping up just makes me think too more that I should hold on to my Ethereum, other than giving them my money to buy Ethereum. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just having, like, converting my Ethereum to their token and they now have my Ethereum, I should just hold my Ethereum. Like, I don't know. Um, Linea is a network that scales the experience of Ethereum, because like all of these are popping up, and it just seems to me like, okay, now they're just getting my Ethereum. You know what I mean? Like, and I hate to say that, because I mean, of course, there may be some opportunity with these guys, right? But at the end of the day, I'm just giving them my Ethereum. Um, so yeah, there might be some type of um airdrop opportunity here if you convert over and put your stuff on their platform. Like, just right now, like Starknet, I don't think they still haven't come out with a coin yet, but like, I converted my stuff over to their stuff. It's like, oh really? I just gave them my Ethereum. Like, do I? You know what I'm saying? And they still haven't come out with token yet. So it's like, yeah, man. Um, yeah, that's just something to look out for. I don't know. But yeah, Linea, that might be something to really look out for, along with Base, if they actually come up with tokens. But I think I'm going to be, with these layer twos, I'm going to be cautious, and probably I'm going to put more of my money into Ethereum than I do layer twos. That's just me personally. But it could be trash. I don't know. It's worth a look though. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Makes sense the way you explained it. Okay. Cool, John. Ticker Linea token. Yeah, they don't have a coin yet. People are still farming for the airdrop. Makes sense. Yep. So yeah, with coins like that, now I'm just thinking like, okay, yeah, we're now giving them Ethereum that they can use for collateral. They can stake it now too. Um, so it's like, you know, might just be better to hold on to your Ethereum, because now you're just giving them your Ethereum, which they can stake and now use as collateral. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like the gas card principle. You know what I mean? Like, the reason you give the money to the gas card people now, they can now use, that's a different linea, Natish. That linea is a one that's like this company, like, I think a Chinese company has, they're like a BRICS nation kind of coin. This is a different linea than that linea. See? But yeah, back to the gas card thing. Like the whole reason that you're able to get the gas card and get a little savings from the gas card is because they can now use your money, or they can now pool all those monies together, use them as like collateral, or they can now take a loan against all that money that's coming into their gas card, like bank account or whatever, right? And now they're going to give you a little kickback for you being able to use, for them being able to use your money as like collateral, right? um that's essentially kind of what we're doing. Excuse me. Giving these guys our Ethereum. We're now allowing them to use our Ethereum to stake and use as collateral. um So that's why I'm now thinking to be a little wary of these layer twos. And that, I believe, is why everybody and their mother is coming out with them, because now they can now leverage your Ethereum. I don't know, just a thought there, just a thought. I don't think I want to buy too much more H bar because I have a lot in it. Maybe inclined to sell when it jumps. And I'm trying to hide that diamond hands. Yep. And see, that's exactly kind of where I'm at with it too. Mainly, like, um, maybe I want to kind of over leverage in one of these coins here, like a Ethereum, like a LCX, and to take off some profit immediately when it jumps, because we know these things do jump from time to time. Let's just take a look at H bar. Like it just recently jumped off of that Fed Now news, right? So wrong H bar, right? Um, let's do this one. No, not gate.io. Come on. Can we get a Binance USA? There we go. Okay, so yeah, it just recently jumped off that news, and if you're over leveraged, I mean, you know what I mean? Like if you had more in there than you actually were comfortable with, and you were just saying, okay, I'm going to take a profit when the next this jumps. There you go, right? Um, just another strategy, one that we could employ, guys. That's not financial advice, just something that I'm thinking about with certain coins, right? Like for instance, LCX, which is kind of at a floor point. It's bouncing a little bit from its floor right now, but again, it's at 4 something cents. The next time it jumps to 8, maybe I'm over leveraging this. I take the little 2x and I walk away a little happy. You know what I mean? Um, just something I've been thinking about in my investment strategy. Doesn't have to be your investment strategy, just something to think about. Let's see where it's at on the week chart here. So yeah, on the week, it seems to just be coming up. Creating a nice little W pattern here. So hopefully in the next time it comes up and actually shoots above this 8 here. So LCX actually looking pretty good where it is right now. Um, just a thought, guys. Just a thought. Most layer twos are using optimum OP technology. Good to know. But like now that everybody's doing this, like Coinbase, Andreessen Horowitz, and it's like, okay, like just giving it a little side eye. Like, okay, all you guys are trying to do layer twos when we already have. Let's go back over here. Like we already have Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, like who else? We already have all these layer twos. Like how are you, like, you know what I mean? Like I get it's Coinbase, I get it's Andreessen Horowitz, but like what are you guys gonna do better than what Polygon, Optimism, and Arbitrum have already done? So is there some secondary use case why you're coming out with your layer two? And my mind thinks like, okay, I'm basically now giving you my Ethereum. So maybe that's it. Like you get to now leverage my Ethereum. Just a thought. Just a thought. Cause yeah, we even got other layer twos that had so much of more of a jump on these other ones, like ZK Sync, like Starknet, which we just mentioned. So really, you guys are just, in my opinion, it seems, Mantle, another one. So it really seems like you guys are just doing the whole gas per card principle to me. So maybe I give you guys less of my money. Like I'll give you guys some because it's always great to be diversified, right? But I'm gonna buy more Ethereum instead, and just give you guys being layer twos, a bit of my money, and own the underlying infrastructure instead. That's my thought on it. But yeah, guys, good show tonight. Let's get back together again Saturday at 9:30. Also, want to let you guys know 9:30 on Saturday, or I'm sorry, actually 10 o'clock, because we'll go 10 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, and I'm going to do a call-in show for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll give you guys the chat, just like how Gentlemen of Crypto does their F Bitcoin Fridays. I'll give you guys the link information, and we'll see how that goes this Saturday. Okay, so we'll do our first call in. If you guys want to give some smoke, if you want to mention a coin that you're high on, yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. So that'll be Saturday at 10 Pacific time, a.m., 10 a.m. Pacific time. So have a good one, guys. Thanks so much for coming out. Really enjoyed it. Have a good one, guys. I'm out. Peace.